Hello and welcome to Creating in Color, sharing the creative stories of people of color. And today we're speaking of the history created by the artist Tina Allen, an American sculptor. Tina Allen was born in Hempstead, New York, December 12, 1940, to the father Gordon Specs Powell, a jazz drummer, and mother Rose Claire, a writer and nurse. Having two creative and passionate parents, naturally Tina's art talent started young, where she started to paint at 5 years old. Her parents divorced when Tina was at a young age. She lived in Grenada in her early teen years, then moved to New York with her mother. There she met sculptor William Zorak, who took Tina on as a mentee at the age of 13, claiming her to be a prodigy after she created a sculpted bust of Aristotle when she was instructed to sculpt an ashtray. Tina would go on to earn her BA from the University of South Alabama in Fine Arts, as well as receiving her master's at the School of Visual Arts in Manhattan. Tina would draw inspiration for her sculptures from Black historical figures, capturing their likeness in bronze. Such figures include Frederick Douglass, George Washington Carver, Martin Luther King Jr., and famously a 13-foot bronze statue of Roots author Alex Haley, found in Alex Haley Heritage Square in Knoxville, Tennessee. In response to the reveal of her Tupac statue on September 21, 2005, Tina had this to say about her thought process and inspiration.
I wanted to use a material that could last 2,000 years. And, my son-in-law is the one that was the Tupac fan that brought him to Afeni's attention that I was a sculptor. And then we all pulled together to try and create something that would be looking good in 100 years. I took his outfit directly from life. This is an outfit that he wore. This is jewelry that he had. And I wanted to, remember that. And I also took some interest in his video that he did, I Ain't Mad at You, in which he showed an idea of how it would be in heaven for him, and he had a white suit on, so I went with the idea that if that's the way he interpreted himself, I should try to take a hint from what he was trying to say.
One of the interesting ways Tina approached art was also leaning into television. Her work can be seen in the background of Different Worlds, Generation, and Harlem Nights, to list a few.
To be approaching becoming a successful sculptor in a modern sort of way, and you just can't wait on a number of people to come to a given gallery. You now have to go to where the audience is, and most of our children and adults are looking at television.
In addition to her art and television, many celebrities enjoy her work like Oprah Winfrey, Stevie Wonder, and Lena Horne. She also designed an award for the Women of Essence in the late 80s. Tina's education was a staple in her art journey, from the very beginning to the unfortunate end. She stresses the importance of education in everything that we do, and clearly draws not just from a technical educational background, but also a historical one as well.
I can't stress studying and knowing, learning the basics enough. I mean, you can have natural talent, but you've got to be able to, if you're going to, no matter what field, if you're going to approach it and you want to be accepted for what you're worth, not as an excuse, but for what you're worth, you've got to be prepared.
When LeVar Burton was asked during the Entertainment Weekly special speaking on Tina's art, he had this to say in regards to his commission of a Kunta Kinte bronze statue.
One of the things about Tina is that she is really committed to expressing herself in her art through the Black experience and what that means for her as a Black woman. And I would love to have her bring that part of herself to a piece about Kunta.
Tina continued to make beautiful works of art up until her death on September 9, 2008. She died at the Northridge Hospital Medical Center in Southern California of a heart attack due to complications of pneumonia. She is survived by her 3 children, Corianne, Josephine, and Tara Allen. Though she may be gone, her impact in the arts can still be seen. Her famous Alex Haley statue, for example, still sits tall in Tennessee, book open in one hand with the other reaching out, to imply a closeness to people and share his stories. She purposely thought of young generations playing around the statue, as she stated in 1998 Knoxville News and Tenell in Tennessee. Her art touched so many hearts and minds, speaking into Black history and Black historical figures. But she wasn't turning heads with just her art. Her business-savvy approach of having her sculptures as part of set dresses was uniquely hers. Even before social media was a thing, Tina knew it was a good idea to find and identify her audience, then put her art there in front of them for them to find her.
Anytime you have, visibility, people begin to recognize what you're doing and they begin to enjoy it more.
Thank you, the listener, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Tina Allen. I'm so happy to share her story and her craft. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and I'll do my best to answer. If you're interested in supporting Creating in Color, please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube and tell your friends and family about us. If you're interested in following me, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Maybe It's Kaybe. Thanks to Namikaze for creating the ending theme. You can find more of his music on his SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Namikaze. That's Namikaze. If you're interested in supporting Creating in Color financially, consider a one-time or monthly donation through our PayPal or Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/creatingincolor, or purchasing Creating in Color merch on Star Rain Studio. Links available via our Linktree. Reference material courtesy of LA Times Archives, Women, Monuments in Memory, Rethinking Suffrage, Museum of Uncut Funk, Entertainment Weekly, Raw Report, Who2.com, and Family Records. Thank you so much once again. This has been Creating in Color. Keep striving, keep trying, keep creating. Bye!